Guys, welcome back to the channel. We are out here at this park that I was just at a little while ago, and I brought the girls out here for a special little getaway for us. So they are playing there, trying to swing, and we are also right in the middle, or in between kind of these rainstorms. So I'll try to show you, see if you can see what I'm talking about here. You can probably see all of the rain out there, and just trying to get in a little playtime between the clouds. I can already kind of feel the sprinkles, but it did get me thinking about life. You know, like how we always say, you know, you got to weather the storm, just, you know, hang on, get through the tough storm in your life, and we kind of use weather as this metaphor for the challenges of life. What is it that allows us to weather the storms? Up there in the little deal over here. Let me show you.
Please see them. We're going on to kids.
No! Oh boy.
You can't see me.
Oh boy. How do we handle the difficulties or the storms or the weather, if you will, the events or the circumstances is the metaphor in our lives? How do we handle those things? You know, we're here dodging the rain and looking for the, you know, the sunshine, and just hoping that it's, you know, nice weather so that we can play on the playground and enjoy, you know, being outside and things. And yet we can still respond to this kind of weather in a way that sees the good in it. That, you know, it's fun to slide down slides and run in the rain, and my daughters love to run in the rain. They like rain for some reason. Probably got that from their mom, because Anna loves the rain as well. Just like in my video about disappointment, we don't have to live in disappointment. We don't have to live in that emotion, and we can choose to respond outside of that emotion or that circumstance that we find ourselves in. Just like this weather. Man, this is kind of crazy. So I have 3 suggestions for you. I'm not going to call them tips, but 3 suggestions to maybe help you deal with the storms and enjoy the good times of life as well. And the first one is this: that we have a mindset of how life is. And what I mean by that is, if you've lived any life at all, you know that there are good times and there are more difficult times in life. For whatever reason, we can assume that life should always be good or needs to always be good, and that's just not the case. It's not what we see every day. We know that there's going to be ups and downs, and so if we're prepared for that, at any time life can throw you difficulties. They can throw you storms just like this one. I think that kind of mindset, being balanced in your understanding of how the world works and how life works, will help in the moments where you're faced with changing weather, if you will. It's a funnel. My second thought is this: we can't control the weather, right? We can't control the storms that come into our lives. We can't control when it's going to be sunny. Obviously, I'd love for it to be sunny right now, but it's blowing sideways rain. But we can choose what to do in the midst of the weather we find, and weather metaphor for life circumstances. We can choose to respond in ways that are making the most out of rainy weather. My daughters are out here still playing away. Here they are. They're still playing away in the wet rain, making the most out of some not so great weather. Sometimes we become a product of our circumstances. And what I mean by that is we feel like that's the only thing we can do when life is giving us lemons, or when things are really tough for us, that our only response is, woe is me, life is so hard. And those are all okay things to feel for a time, perhaps. I think that's just going to be a really hard, difficult life to live. It's stormy. Is this crazy weather?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it fun?
Yes. It was fun, but the sun went away.
Uh-oh.
It's dead.
Are you sure? And I don't even know if you can hear me. It's really stormy out here. But my last suggestion is this. Look over here. See that? Isn't that cool? In the midst of this crazy weather right now that I'm getting, I can see that here in the near future we're going to have some sun over our heads. And this would be my final thought, considering this metaphor of weather in our lives, is even though we might be in the storm right now, it's kind of miserable, it's raining, it's really windy, my hair is going crazy, I know that there will be a time of sunshine ahead. And that might be difficult to see in my current circumstance where it's nasty and wet and windy, but I can see it and I know it, and be encouraged with that. The Bible actually does talk about both the good and the bad of life. That in James it talks about the trials that will come. And it doesn't say if they come, but it says they will come in life. That we will have trials of many kinds. That we are actually to consider it joy that we are able to face the trials that come our way. And that might seem counterintuitive to us because we don't want trials in life. We don't want the storms. But it's also the places that we grow the most, because there's a lot to be learned, a lot of growth to be had when we're aware of our circumstances and asking the question, what is it that I can gain from this? Whatever circumstance you're going through, whatever challenge that you're facing right now, know that there's a path forward, that you can move through that, and it won't last forever. This blue sky is just about here. I can see it. I can't feel it yet, but I can see it and I know it's coming. So that's my thoughts. We're enjoying this crazy weather. Thanks guys for watching this one. We'll see you on the next one.
I just want to go to
The car? The car?
Yeah.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Oh.